Yo, ladies, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the only two types of men that could be your friends. Okay, so I know a lot of you ladies say, oh, I have a lot of male friends. And yeah, this guy's my friend. Let me tell you something, ladies. These guys are not your friends. What you have to understand is that men don't really want to be your friends. You understand? See, most guys that you consider friends are guys that are in the friend zone, right? So these are guys that wanted to get with you. You weren't interested. So you said we could just be friends and they, agreed to be your friend, right? Or you have some of these guys who try to pretend they're your friend, right? They may not necessarily have tried to get at you, but they were just, in your school, at your college, at your gym or whatever it is. And you kind of see him around and y'all just were cool, but he didn't really make a move. And now he's, you consider him like a friend, right? But he would still smash too. You understand what I'm saying? See, what you have to understand is that a lot of guys don't want to be your friends because for a guy, see, when it comes to being a friend, right? You have to really, be interesting, or you have to sort of talk about the three main areas that most guys talk about, right? So when guys have guy friends, there's three main things they talk about. It's either women, money, or sports. Those are the three main areas. And so if you're not really talking about that or interacting with him about that, then he's not really going to want you to be his friend, right? So think of it this way. If he's talking about women, right? The way that he talks about women, he can't talk to you about that, because the way that he talks with his male friends about women, it would disgust and offend you. So how could he be your friend and talk about women how he wants to talk about women? You would think he's a fucking disgusting pig, right? Because that's how, you ladies would perceive men talking about women. You understand? See, Trump said, grab her by the pussy. That's, guys talk like that. You see what I'm saying? They talk a lot of raunchy shit about women. So is your guy friends talking to you about other women in a raunchy way? No, they're not. Most likely they're not, because they don't want to offend you, right? You're probably not talking about sports with your guy friend because you're probably not watching sports like he is. And I know some of y'all be like, well, I watch sports too, and I like, so-and-so and all that other stuff. But most women are not watching sports like how guys are watching sports. Guys will get very passionate about sports. Now, when it comes to money, right, you have certain guys who will talk about money, making money, working together to make money, stuff like that. But they're not really talking that much to women about that. Now, it's one thing for you to have an acquaintance. You understand? Guys will have women as acquaintances. So, he sees you here and there, y'all are cool or whatever, you some high and by type of shit. Y'all are cool, but you're not really friends, because again, like I said, these guys want to have sex with you. So they don't really want to be your friends right now. What are the only two guys who really, could be your friend, who's going to be really being that male friend? So listen, it's real simple, ladies. The only two guys that can really be your friend, the only two types of guys that can be your friend is your boyfriend or husband. That is it. You understand? That is it. If a guy is not your boyfriend or husband, he is not really your friend. Do you understand? I hate to break it to you. He's not your friend, right? You have a lot of these guys who will pretend that they care about you non-sexually. Oh yeah, but publicly they'll try to act like, oh yeah, I have women friends, and I could have a woman friend and all that other stuff. Listen, let me tell you, ladies, something. What I want y'all to do is this. Here's a little test. I want you to show your male friend this video, but I want you to pause it around the 3-minute mark and ask him what he thinks. Right now, what he's going to say to you is he's going to say, this guy Lucario's immature. He doesn't know what he's talking about. A real man could be friends with a woman. He's going to say all of that type of shit. And I want you to understand, when he says that, he's full of shit. You understand? Just remember I said it. He's full of shit. He's going to show you he's full of shit. Just test him. Play this video to the 3-minute mark. Don't play this part yet because I don't want him to hear this part yet. But he's going to reveal that he's full of shit by saying to you, oh, this guy Locario's talking nonsense. You know, we're good friends and blah, 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 blah. But what happens is he really wants to fuck you. So here's the other test. You say, listen, I've been thinking, you know, I'm attracted to you and I was thinking about us having sex, you know, and what do you think about that? Right? Now, most of the guys are going to say yes. Now, you're going to have some guys who are going to try to, oh, but, you know, I don't know. I don't want it. I think that would ruin the friendship. And they're going to try that type of shit. And that's all game. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to blow smoke up your ass. But what I'm saying is all these guys you have in the friend zone, all these male friends that you have, they are not your friends. They want to smash. In some form or fashion, they want to smash. Because what happens is that even if they consider themselves quote unquote friends with you, they realize that they can't fully be themselves around you. So you're not really a friend, because if you were really a friend, they could fully be themselves around you. And for example, them fully being themselves around you is when they're hanging out with you, they would say some shit like, yo, you see that chick over there? I will fuck the shit out of that chick. But you ain't trying to hear that. Right? You look at him like he's, you know, something wrong with this motherfucker. Right? So understand, you do not have friends, or I should say you do not have male friends. You understand what I'm saying? I know you ladies like a lot of non-sexual attention from guys. I know some of you like, oh, all my friends are guys. Listen, they don't want to be your friends. They want to smash. The only two friends you have are your boyfriend or husband. That is it.